University of West Florida's president, Dr. Martha Saunders, has resigned. In her letter of resignation, Saunders said it was not an easy choice. She says she believes this is the right time for her and the university for her to step down. Saunders has been president since 2017. She says she'll work closely with the UWF Board of Trustees and campus leadership to ensure a smooth transition until the next president is named. Now, today's announcement comes almost a month since Governor Ron DeSantis spoke of change coming to the campus. He warned the community then to buckle up. The governor claims UWF has been promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI programs. The community pushed back hard against several of his appointments to the UWF Board of Trustees. One was rejected by the state Senate. 2 others resigned before the Senate could vote on their confirmations. Last week, new members Zach Smith, Adam Kissel, Rachel Moya, and Chris Young asked Saunders about the DEI policies on campus, and it was clear there was a divide between her and the new members of the board. Veteran trustees say board members just don't see eye to eye.
I can learn from the new board members. They can learn for the people that have been on the board for a while. And I think what you are seeing is a lack of really communicating with one another about the needs of the community.
And that is Dr. Susan James, who is a current trustee, and she sat down with our Hannah James today, saying she's deeply concerned about the future of the university. Hannah.
Bob, Dr. James said today's interview was one of the hardest things that she's done for 2 reasons. She's sad to see Dr. Saunders go, and she's concerned the lack of communication and compromise within the current board will be detrimental to the future of UWF.
If I speak from the faculty perspective, there is great sadness. You could not find a better leader than Dr. Martha Saunders.
Dr. Saunders resigned just 1 week after several new trustees grilled her in a board meeting, a meeting one veteran trustee called an ambush.
Well, I think like the rest of the community, we're all very sad to see her go, particularly under the stressful situation and circumstances. But I get it. She has served under so much stress, tension, and I understand how she's frustrated, and she just had enough.
Governor Ron DeSantis and the most recent appointees taking aim at the president for grants, coursework, and events promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion.
I think it's interesting that the new trustees took issue with Dr. Saunders over something that was a law that was created under President Trump's last administration, and they were complying with the law, and this group is now criticizing the president for having done what was the law at the time.
I think there is a lot of stress in academia right now because we have been given an initiative that was dated in 2020, where we were placing our focus on respecting all cultures and really paying attention to threading DEI throughout our program. In fact, a lot of our programs have accreditations that require that still today.
Dr. James says UWF has always followed the law, but some things take time.
We've been working to ensure that we are following the law from the state, but it's very difficult when we have faculty that are being judged on research that is pre-2020 or coursework that still we require accreditation for that.
Dr. Saunders has not said why she decided to resign, but Governor DeSantis has been targeting her and the university since the beginning of the year.
And I can't answer for her, but knowing her heart and knowing how she's built this incredible university, I think she felt like maybe it was time for her to step aside, to take the focus off of the problems that they were having with what she had done at the university.
On our social media, most of the people commenting are upset to see Dr. Saunders go. One alumni is even calling others to pull their donations from the university. I called one of the largest donors to the university, Belle Baer of the Baer Family Foundation, for a comment. She said she was too heartbroken to speak. Reporting in studio, I'm Hannah James.
Well, the UWF Board of Trustees will now need to find the next president. And they will host a selection process that is, and hold interviews for candidates. A majority vote of the full board will be required for the appointment to be approved. Now you can scan that QR code you see on your screen now to join the conversation on whether Dr. Saunders' resignation is a positive or negative thing for the university. We've got that poll attached to the story as well at WEARTV.com.